to some NFL Week 10 preview. We got some exciting games on the slate. We're gonna run down. We picked 5 of them that we think really stand out. First, to me, this might be the best game of the week. It's the New England Patriots down here in Tampa taking on the Buccaneers. The Bucs are a 2.5-point favorite. I mean, it is Drake versus Bake. It's May versus Mayfield. It's two of the best stories of the NFL so far this season. 2 MVP candidates. I think this one is going to be an all-time classic.
Well, the ticket prices are saying that, and if you live in Tampa, you know what I'm talking about. Tampa's a weird place because there's so many people from other places that some games ticket prices are insane. Patriots coming into town, those are one of those teams where good luck getting a ticket. Cheapest ticket I saw right now in the 300s is for $500. This game is must-see action for Tampa, who's playing really well, and the Patriots, who are playing well. This is probably our game of the week here at Lawn Chair Sports. I think there's a world where we figure out a way to get a ticket and go to this game and film some content, man.
That would be phenomenal. I mean, that'd be big for the Bucs, really, just to have kind of creators like us on site.
Yeah,
and fans would love it. So
we could
love to be there.
Fake press badges, still buy tickets and not actually sneak in.
Right.
But we could just both wear hats and wear kind of like similar stuff. And yeah, we could try it out.
You just got to act the part. I mean, if fake Klay Thompson got on the court and got to do Warriors shoot around, then us getting on the field press passes, that seems like nothing.
No, it seems like nothing. And I mean, Andrew thought we faked our whole entire podcast. So
that's true.
Yeah. Which was a little strange that he never watched it.
That would be so elaborate. We've been talking about it a lot.
Shame on our friends, though, for not coming on before Andrew did, even though Andrew's one of our friends. But we have some other friends who are loyal listeners, and we've asked them to come on many times, and they still haven't.
It's crazy. But this one's wild. The consensus, Bucs are 2.5-point favorite. I like the Pats in this one, winning a classic. The Bucs are coming off a bye, but they have a lot of guys banged up. Chris Godwin is questionable to play. The Pats are 4-0 on the road this season. And I've got a lawn chair lock. Ooh. I've got Hunter Henry with a touchdown reception. You can get that at plus 240 on Hard Rock Bets. They're basically giving you free money because Hunter Henry will be catching a touchdown pass in this game. Get it at plus 240 on Hard Rock Bet.
Good young tight end. That's probably a pretty good call. I might put some money on that myself. Yeah, I think this game's going to be a close one, but if anyone can win in the fourth quarter right now at home, it's Baker, Big Malls, Mayfield. I think the Bucs get the win here.
Yeah, I think we'll come down to the wire and must-see TV. That's at 1 o'clock. All right, next up, this big one. We got 2 teams who are kind of at an inflection point of their season. They are in the thick of it, and they both need a W. I'm talking about the Baltimore Ravens at the Minnesota Vikings. The Ravens are 4.5-point favorites. They both lost a bunch of games because they were without their starting quarterbacks in the middle of the season. Lamar returned last week. The Ravens got the win in Miami. They're 3-5. The Vikings are 5-3. They're in a tight NFC North race. Whoever loses this is kind of screwed. I mean, both teams need this one. There's 2 teams in a similar spot. How do we feel?
I don't know, man. I think this one's going to be a lot closer than I think. I mean, I want to see you go first on this one.
Yeah, I have a prediction. J.J. McCarthy is back. I mean, when he suits up, the Vikings are winning games. And I think he's going to rip the Ravens' hearts out in this one. I'm predicting a monster breakout game for J.J. McCarthy with him eclipsing 160 passing yards. And I believe this is going to be the beginning of the end for John Harbaugh. He's a great coach, but with Lamar coming back, if this season slips away, he's been in the position for, call it 15 years. Sometimes, even for a great coach, it's just time for a change. I think John Harbaugh, that seat could get a little hot after J.J. McCarthy does his thing this Sunday.
That's a raven, in case you were a bird listener. No, the Ravens take this one easy, man. The Ravens are back. Lamar is back. Derrick Henry is pumped up again. Harbaugh, do not count him out. Do not count out the Harbaugh family. That is one thing I've learned in this world. Do not count out the Harbaugh family. Ravens, it's a lock.
Yeah. All right. That'll be a good one. Next up, we have a battle on the West Coast. It's the LA Rams at Levi's Stadium taking on the 49ers. The Rams are 4.5-point favorites on the road in this one. The 49ers beat the Rams in Week 5 at SoFi Stadium.
Toot, toot, toot. Doot, doot, doot. This is my lawn chair lock of the week. Put all your money on the Rams. The Rams are hot right now. Matthew Stafford's going to continue his MVP reign. He's going to have a wonderful game. Devontae Adams, watch out. He might catch 2 more touchdowns. Puka Nakua, don't know if he's back, but if he is, he's going to be playing very well. 49ers, good team, but right now with Mac Jones, they just don't pose a threat to my boy Matthew Stafford. Plus 4.5. That's a lock. They're going to win by at least a touchdown this game.
Yeah, I agree. Stafford's playing out of his mind. We're talking about Matthew Stafford versus Mac Jones. What are we talking about? And the Rams have a great defense. Can they bottle up Christian McCaffrey? He actually only had 57 yards in the first matchup. If anything, it was a breakout game by Kendrick Bourne, had nearly 200 receiving yards. I don't see that happening again. Mac Jones is not going to shred the Rams defense twice. I don't believe the Rams get swept in this season series. So I like the Rams on the road. All right, Sunday Night Football. You've got the Pittsburgh Steelers, 2.5-point underdogs at LA taking on the Chargers.
It's a tough one. It's 2 teams that can show up and play well any given Sunday, but it's also 2 teams that can show up and play horrible any given Sunday. So it's a tough one to predict, but I'm going to go with just the more seasoned quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. I think the Steelers pull it out. Herbert, for me, is just too wishy-washy this year.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, this one is in LA, but we talk about no home field advantage for the Chargers. This will be a Steelers home game. Steelers fans are all over the country, and they will be filling up SoFi Stadium on Sunday night.
You're going to see a lot of yellow towels out there. Yep.
And the Chargers defense is elite. The Steelers defense is awful. So a lot of people are airing Chargers. I bet Justin Herbert, he'll put up his numbers. He'll get big numbers in this game. But when it comes down to crunch time, when it comes to the clutch, well, actually, I don't really like either of these quarterbacks. Yeah. But I like Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers winning this one on Sunday night.
I'm with you.
All right. Last up, another great matchup, Monday Night Football. It's the Philadelphia Eagles at Lambeau Field. Green Bay is a 2.5-point favorite in this one.
Vegas might know something we don't know. I've been trapped like this before. In fact, in the group text, when all of you guys were texting that the Cowboys were a lock, I knew they weren't a lock. I knew they weren't a lock last week. I knew they weren't. Everybody in the friend group was putting money on the Cowboys. They said it was the easiest bet of the year. No. Vegas knows something. When Vegas has a sniff like this, I can't ignore it. I think the Packers do win this game, and I'm not betting the Eagles. It's a trap betting game. Do not bet the Eagles.
I'm fading Vegas. I don't give a shit what Vegas has to say because the Packers, since week 1, when they thrashed the Lions, they really only have one impressive win. It was when they beat the Steelers 2 weeks ago. They're trending in the wrong direction. They just lost Tucker Kraft to a torn ACL. I saw them lose to 2 terrible teams, including last week, the Carolina Panthers. Also, the Eagles have added at the deadline. They're trending upward. They added Jalen Phillips. They added former Packer Jair Alexander, who has the book on Jordan Love and the Packers. A.J. Brown is staying. The trade deadline's passed. Everyone's happy now. Saquon Barkley's getting his touches, getting his touchdowns. And a lot of people in the preview of this game are saying, well, the thing is, the Packers are a lot better on third down. So much better on third down. Have you ever heard of the tush push? You think the Eagles give a shit about third down? Okay, why would you care about converting on third down when fourth down is automatic? See, that's why Jalen Hurts is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. It's like all these other teams, they're working with 3 tries to convert. No, he gives them an extra down to work with.
I mean, it is true. It's very hard to defend against.
So I could not care less the Eagles only convert 33% on third down. They don't need to.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. They do play a brand of football, and they do make their play calls based on it being okay to be 4th and 2 or less.
Right. It's like other teams, they don't want to be in that
spot.
The
Eagles really need to only have to get about 8 yards every 3 downs. Most NFL teams try to get 10 yards every.
That's right. They're insane. And then it's when Saquon is buzzing, that's easy. Yeah, exactly. Getting 3 yards of carry out of him. I mean,
no less than. That's only 2
yards.
Yeah,
exactly. You don't even need 3. So that's why I like Philly in this one. So a lot of good games on the slate. I mean,
yeah, it's going to be a great season. Sorry, it already is a great season.
Yeah,
it's going to be a great week.
It's
going to be a great week. I'm pumped.